The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Morning, fellas. Guys, very good morning. Tom, good morning. Dennis, guys, good morning. Scott, James, good to see you again as well. Deepak, good morning. Guys, today is Monday, December 12th. And we have quite a bit of news this week. With the exception of today, I expect the week to be, good morning, Irfan. Good morning. I expect this week to be fairly volatile. Tomorrow, of course, is CPI. Wednesday is FOMC. Wednesday, I'll do what I generally do, which is leave the room open. Excuse me. And good morning, Mark. And we'll come back, of course, later in the day, and we'll trade until the end of the day or until you guys have had enough. But in any event, I expect today to be, good morning, Anthony. I expect today to be a very slow, sloppy day ahead of CPI. There will, of course, be things to trade. Crude is tradable. Natural gas is tradable. The indices, yeah, and options expiration. Thank you, Ray. We have options expiration on Friday. So the volatility should begin tomorrow and go from there. If you guys are here on trial, good morning and welcome. We do have a number of trials this morning. Kieran, good morning. Albert, good morning. We do have a number of trials in this week. For the benefit of those of you that are here on trial and those that will probably watch, we do have a bot trade, and those that will probably watch, we actually have two bot trades, watch this video later, I'll briefly go over the room and what you will see this week, kind of our protocol. So for my members, please sit tight for a couple of minutes. Generally, every day when we come in, I will go over bot trades. The bots start trading at 6 a.m. Eastern. Good morning, Don. Bots start trading at 6 a.m. Eastern, and then they are done trading at 11 a.m. And I end the trading at 11 a.m. Primarily, there's target one on crude, primarily for transparency. All right, so when we leave here, you guys will have a total. Every day, Monday through Thursday, I will send you guys out a daily email with just a recap and the room video. The room video is unedited. I do not edit it down to just trades. So the video could be anywhere from 2 hours to 2.5 hour video. Looks like ES is going to break up, and the next target on the ES is 81. It's not much. Morning, Patrick. Every day I'll start out with the bots. I'll then read the disclaimer, which I do every day. And then we'll go through charts. I'll show you what I'm expecting, at least for the day, and where I think we can get to. All right, so for trials, I'm going to go through initially, I will go through the disclaimer, and then I'm going to circle back and I'm going to give you guys a more broad view of the room and what you're going to see. Today and tomorrow will probably be somewhat confusing because I am running two different automated systems. One is the bot, which you're currently looking at, and then I have a breakout indicator, or what we call the breakout indicator, which is meant to catch reversals. It operates on an entirely different methodology than the bot. So I'm going to move these quickly. We've got target one has been hit on crude already. This is the first trade of the morning for crude. So target one is hit, and stop is at break even +1. I'll move that for the moment. Natural gas has taken a number. There it is. Target one is hit on natural gas, and that stop also is at break even +1 tick. So let me move that for a moment. Let me read the disclaimer, and then we'll go through an explanation. And par for the course on a Monday, I'm going to have to look for it. Morning, Sam. Okay, U.S. government required disclaimer. Futures and options trading has large potential rewards, but also large potential risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the futures and options markets. Don't trade with money you cannot afford to lose. This website is neither a solicitation nor an offer to buy or sell futures or options. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those discussed on the website. Past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. CFTC Rule 4.41, hypothetical or simulated performance results have certain limitations. Unlike an actual performance record, simulated results do not represent actual trading. Since trades have not been executed, results may have under or overcompensated for the impact, if any, of certain market factors such as lack of liquidity. Simulated trading programs in general are subject to the fact that they're designed with the benefit of hindsight. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those shown. This presentation is for educational purposes only. The opinions expressed in this presentation are mine and mine alone. All trades presented should be considered hypothetical and should not be expected to be replicated in a live trading account. Last but not least, past performance is not indicative of future results. The fact that I may or may not be in a trade does not lend more or less credence to any trade. Please trade according to your own accounts. Please trade according to your tolerance for risk. All right. Very quickly, if you folks are here on trial, I welcome you to the room for the week. I would encourage you guys to ask questions throughout the week. I'm going to give you an overview of what you're going to see. First off, the charts you're looking at on the screen are not robotic. There are three. Good morning, Prague. Yeah, I've rolled over to March. For those of you guys that may not have rolled over, I put it in member Skype. I have rolled to the March contract. Crude got second target on that bot trade. So coming back to the bot, the crude bot is up $1,030 on the first trade. There is two separate and distinct areas of this room. The first is going to be robotic trading. I have two different robots that I trade. The first is the bots, and let me show you the robots. ES has not taken a trade today. Okay, coming out of the purple. So that 6 a.m. is when the bots start trading. There has not been a trade on the ES today. Crude, as you've seen, is up $1,030. It took its first trade at 7.59. Both targets, I only traded two targets. Two targets have been hit. NASDAQ has taken one trade. I don't know why it didn't fire that trade. NASDAQ has taken, good morning, Dean. NASDAQ has taken one trade. It's up $90. First target win only. YM-bot. No, they're not. Oh, on the screen they may be. I haven't changed those. YM-bot has not taken a trade yet today either. And natural gas is up $15.95. The natural gas bot has taken several trades starting at 6 o'clock this morning. This big short, a second short, a winner on the long, and then a first target winner on the short here. So the natural gas bot is up $15.95 on the day. So overall, the bots are up about 26, maybe $2,700 at this point. Okay. For those of you that are interested in obtaining a funded trader account, if you're here on trial, we have had over 180 members obtain funded accounts. Those funded accounts total over 500 cumulative accounts. The robots that I'm trading on the robot, okay, the bots that I'm trading are set up as the funded accounts. So the bots that I'm trading are set up as if you were attempting to trade a funded account. Additionally, we have settings for those of you that may be trading a cash account. They are different settings. If you're trading a larger account, they're different settings. So the robot is able to do a number of things. The other aspect is, or the other robotic is going to be, this is our breakout indicator, okay? This is the breakout indicator. This is merely meant to scalp reversals and attempt to turn them into potentially runners. So for instance here, I don't have it on. I'd be looking for the reversal short. I will turn these on in a moment. I wanted to go over the room first. The last aspect of this room, I do offer order flow trades. Okay? Bear with me one second. There's a yes. I do offer order flow trades. I do trade a live account. I do trade a live account. I do take most of my order flow suggestions. I also offer, for those that are interested in trade options, option trades. They will primarily be in the SPX as well as the SPY. Okay, on occasion I may offer Qs or something else. Starting today, I may be trading ES options as well. Okay, so I know this is going to be a bit confusing, especially for the first couple of days, because you're going to see different bots and hear different trade calls, etc. But it does get easier. If anybody that's on trial has any questions, please let me know. You will have this video sometime later today, and you will get the video from the trade session each day through Thursday. All right, guys, I've read the disclaimer. Let's look at charts. We do. All right, gold. You're welcome, Don. Gold. I still like the breakdown, sell the close on gold. This is the breakout indicator for those of you guys that may be newer with it or have it. For those trial members, what I'm looking for is the breakdown on gold below the support here. Crude has been in a fairly strong move up. I'll also look to sell the close. Copper as well has been in a move up. I'll look to sell the close. Natural gas, I'll look to buy the close on a move up. Okay, so and as the last one is going to be the ES, that would be a sell the close. So these will sit pending until such time as a trade may or may not fire. If one does, I'll bring it over, I'll explain the trade, but there's nothing to do until a trade fires somewhere. Any questions, guys? I can make an argument for a NASDAQ short, but I'm not interested in taking it. Heavy volume in crude. Okay, so we have a breakout indicator trade long on natural gas. Gonna have to get through this 56. So I'm trying to get 20 ticks out of this thing because it's not there yet, Dennis. And NASDAQ did come down a bit. Guys, you guys have to understand, when I do education, first off, I did it on Friday. Secondly, I wasn't here all day Saturday. I was out of town. I got in Sunday. It takes a day or two to get posted. Well, I mean, what's there to make sure of with being if it's not there, it's not there. It will be there. It always is. I'm doing an entire section for the breakout. Let me go back through order flow. There you go. You can go to Vimeo. It'll be in the member area, guys, with the settings and everything. All right, natural gas. Going to have to get through these two lower highs. 285 net buyers on heavy volume. 25,000 contracts, heavy volume. Bonds, I won't even consider trading until after probably Wednesday. Crude, we looked at. Gold, volume's a little bit light. Small net sellers in gold. We do have an unfinished auction at 02.6. ES in the March contract, light volume, but it is split. 2,000 net buyers. NASDAQ in the March volume, very light volume, 300 net buyers. All right, let me come back to the breakout indicator. Boy, crude's just up, up, and away. God, I missed a big one. 120 ticks. You're here, Greg. You're here. This is where you're going to see the bot trades. I've already gone over those. The ES has not taken a trade yet today. Crude has taken one trade today. I traded two targets, got both targets. It's up 1,030. NASDAQ is up $90. YM has not taken a trade yet. And natural gas is the big winner so far. Natural gas is up $15.95. As I mentioned at the onset, Greg, I will be sending out a daily email, which will have the trade room. Good morning, Joe. Yes, I've rolled over. I will be sending out a daily email with the trade room video. It's unedited. Vishal, absolutely not. No, it would be impossible. For instance, this, Vishal, just to explain why. First off, I'm not sending my intellectual property out. That's for starters. But irrespective of that, on an average week, I have 15 trials. This week, I have 11. That would entail me sending out the download to 11 trials, having myself or someone else set those bots up for you, explaining to you how to use it and when to run it, and covering far too much detail for a 1 week trial to send out the bots for trial. It's impossible. It's just not possible. You're welcome, Greg. Okay, out. And I missed the break here on a potential short. The other ones are trading. Again, Irfan, what's your question? I think you asked me, how do we trade them this week? I would say that, for instance, tomorrow is CPI. Okay. When you joined, Irfan, when you joined, I sent you an email. In that email, there are 7 videos, which it is imperative and incumbent upon you to watch those videos. Those videos explain virtually everything. There are a few things that, you know, are not necessarily a rule, but which I adhere to. So for instance, tomorrow is CPI. Now, my belief is the markets will probably be quiet ahead of CPI. Consequently, I will not trade the bots or start the bots at 6 a.m. in the morning as I generally do. I probably will not run bots tomorrow morning, right? We're going to get all kinds of volatility on CPI tomorrow at 8:30. So the markets will probably chop around that. Then on Wednesday, we have FOMC. I will run the bots in the morning. I generally do not run crude on Wednesdays because it's inventory day, and I will not run natural gas bot on Thursday because it's natural gas inventory day. Does that help? No, Michael, you will not see the chat. I can see the chat, but you have access to you obviously type me a question, so you see your ability to send me a question. If there's a question that pertains to the most of the chat is comments, but if there's a question that pertains to everybody, I'll repeat it and then answer the question. I have no place to put a chat box. So here's what's going to happen in order to get some trades. Bot just took this long. It's going to have to roll over to get a short. That may or may not happen. I have no way of knowing. ES is also going to have to roll over to get a short. It's been in the long most of the morning. NASDAQ, maybe. YM is going to have to roll over. And natural gas will have to roll over. I am running the break. Yeah, it just had a small losing trade on natural gas, but yes, I'm running it. I've got them all. I mean, they're all waiting for a trade. I expect a slow, sloppy trade today. That's all right. It's recorded. Just send me an email. I don't have it in the member area yet. So, Vishal, if you weren't here at 8 a.m., I've explained all this, and for the benefit of you and anybody else that maybe didn't, there are 2 different automated systems. First off, the first couple of days are going to be very confusing for you. I'm running 2 different automated systems. I'm running this, which is the breakout indicator, and then I'm also running the bots. Okay, this is called their breakout indicator. It is entirely different programming. It is generally, we can trade this all day and look for reversals all day. I generally will trade this for the first hour until 9 a.m. when I take my breakfast break. And then I'm focused primarily on order flow trades, some option trades, as well as the robots. So I'm entirely cognizant of the fact that the first day or two is going to be relatively confusing. I do a lot in this room. I'm not an indicator salesman. I do sell indicators. I trade. All right, there's target 1. We can break down through this support. We'll get a little runner here in crude. Crude could bounce up here or drop right down to 71.29. There's a bot trade somewhere, NASDAQ. So this is the robot. This is the bot. This is more of a trend following robot. The breakout indicator is merely meant to catch reversals. Bear with me, guys. You're in an automated system does not mean that you can't close a trade or move targets if you want. Right? So there's a close button here. Closed. Okay? If you want to manually enter another trade, you can. Sell market, buy market. Again, if you folks are here on trial, I know the first couple of days are going to be a little confusing because you see a lot. There's a breakout trade somewhere. Crude. So I want to come in ahead of the resistance, at least on first target. And I'll explain more as we go along. But if you have questions, please feel free to ask. So here's the problem with TradeStation, Michael. So one of our trial members is asking about future plans to allow bots on TradeStation. I actually have the bot built for TradeStation. Here is the problem. So for instance, on the breakout indicator, which I'm showing, I'm using a TD Renko. There is no Renko bar. There is no Renko bar on TradeStation. They don't have a Unirenko. This is going to go to a small loss. The way that the robot is programmed, target on natural gas, 20 ticks on the breakout indicator. So let me just kind of give you some differences here. There's first target. The breakout indicator, let me start with the bot. The bot does not use generic targets and stops, meaning the targets that you see identified and the stop that you see identified is actually calculated by the bot. The bot is programmed to configure current average true range. Consequently, it sets the stops and targets based on current market volatility. Now that will change, of course, at 9:30. Right? So you could see a 10 handle target 1 and a 15 handle target a stop or smaller. It will increase and decrease generally based on market volatility. Okay? The breakout indicator does not utilize that same technology. The breakout indicator allows or utilizes a generic ATM. My generic ATM, that is correct, E. Nicholas. The breakout indicator uses a generic ATM, and I generally try to get 20 ticks on the first target in natural gas, crude, copper, gold. Okay? That's generally what I'm targeting. Yeah, Nolan, you're registered as E. Nicholas, so I thought I'd be funny. Guys, you may wish to shut your bots off because it's slower than molasses. Do I know my success rate for first target on what? On the breakout indicator? No. I don't track it. Because I manually moved it. So, Jack, were you in education on Friday? Okay. So remember what I said. You want to come in ahead of what? The swings, right? So I manually moved it. right? Because if I were to use 20 ticks, the entry was 66, you'd be at 86, you'd be up in here. Yes, my default, yeah. Yeah, I don't change this from day to day. Crude is just thinking around here ahead of 9 a.m. open. Looks like it's going to go to a loss. Who knows? It's just farting around. Crude is a short, guys. Order flow, it's a short. Target 1 is 33. Crude is a short. Target 1 is 33. This is not going to go long. Target 1 is 33, and this could come all the way back down to 77.8. All right, guys. I'm going to shut bots off. You guys can shut your bots off. This is the last time I'm answering this question. Joe, Friday's education will be posted in the members area, as it always is. As you guys know, especially someone like you who's been around a long while, it oftentimes takes me 3 or 4 days to get it into the members area. It's not a quick thing, right? I'm doing a whole section on the breakout indicator, settings, etc. Because guys will, especially going forward, will email me, well, what's the Renko bar that you're using on gold, etc. So I will have a whole section for you guys that have the breakout indicator. I'm working on that now. If there's anybody that was in Friday's education, or maybe you weren't in Friday's education and you would like the video, just email me and I'll send you the video. Not many trades today, fellas. This is as expected. Good morning, Claudia. Yeah, stop on crude is going to be 71. $33. Boy, this is torturous, fellas. Torturous. Close that for now. It's too slow for me. Come on, NASDAQ. 8 ticks more. Let's go. We're pushing a pivot, fellas. That's why we're stalled. Can we run? No, you can run them on a laptop. All right, guys. I'm done and shut off. Man, it would have gotten first target. My bots are shut off for the moment, guys. It's way too slow. There is nothing that's even close to taking a trade anywhere. Yeah, I have CL short, but this, let me take a look. Yeah, I have a 71 stop. If CL falls below 70.39, it's coming down a ways, probably to 70.95. I'm going to try natural gas again. Got a swing here at 69.17. No, doesn't go. Well, hang on, guys. I have to send a couple of links to members. All right, that crude trade held 30 or 71. It held 70. It's got to come down through 41 now on crude. All right, natural gas trying again. Mark, on ES, I have break even. On crude, I have break even. On NASDAQ, I have break even. YM trail and natural gas break even. Yep, I gave it as a short. First target was 33. I mean, I think it's, you know, you're almost to target one. There's 33. Target one hit and filled. That was an order flow trade for those of you that are on trial. Target one is hit and filled. If we can break down below that first target, the next target down is 23. Below 23, we come 70.95. Almost got a 20 tick first target here on the breakout of natural gas. Any of my guys with the breakout indicator short? Crude is copper is now short natural on the breakout. Anybody have natural gas here? Okay, Tom. Okay, Craig. Nice job, guys. All right, bunch of you. Anybody short copper? Camper. Okay. And we have a short on the ES. ES target is 4 ticks, one handle. All right, 20 ticks hit and filled on natural gas on the breakout indicator. Target 1 hit and filled on ES on the breakout indicator. Copper coming down. So we have a runner on ES and natural gas. Copper is in a short. Crude is coming down nicely. There's your next target at 23 on the order flow trade on crude. If it breaks below this 23, your target becomes 70.95. Anybody running crude? So again, for trials, this could be a bit confusing for the first day or two because I'm running robots. I'm running a robotic system on what we call the breakout indicator and offering order flow trades. Good morning, Earl. You're welcome, Paul. I just want to see it break down below 23. Small negative delta on crude, 920 contracts, give or take. And if it can break down below 23, we're going to get 70.95. Crude opens up here in about 3.5 minutes, or energy does 3 minutes. We'll run this natural gas here until it runs out of steam. ES, I don't care to watch. So we have natural gas and copper. Okay, done there. Done here for now. Breakout indicator, guys, is up. Nothing. $200. They're all off. I have nothing set to run. I'll be going to breakfast here in a minute. Anybody have any questions, guys? Trials especially. My bots are off until I come back. NASDAQ would have had a winning short. Small first target. It looks like it's going to get second target. On the robots, I'm using a standard Unirenko, Vishal. On the breakout indicator, it's a TD Renko. Similar but different. Okay, Tom. Welcome. Good morning. Welcome. Guys, for those of you folks that are on trial, every day at 9 a.m. I take a breakfast break. I come back about 9:20. So if you guys want to go get coffee, stretch your legs, run around the block, now's the time to do it. I do eat the same thing every day for years. Every day. Ray, sent me some of your wife's cookies, man. I saw those. The ones with the sprinkles. Just give you an overview. We have some roughly 900 users currently of the bot. Here, I got a trade here on natural gas on the short. We have some roughly 900 users, right? The consistencies or the commonalities are generally going to be when we turn them on and when we turn them off, right? Because I've been using this bot and we've traded this bot right to a loss. We've traded this bot for a number of years, right? So the settings, when they need to be altered, I alter them, but the differences are going to be contract size. Not everybody trades 3. Some of my members are trading much more than 3, right? Irrespective of contract size. There are additional things that are going to contribute to differences in daily totals. For instance, I take 1 contract off at target 1 and 2 contracts off at target 2, right? You may elect to take all 3 contracts off at target 1. I don't know. So the ATM setting is different. ATM setting is different. The other thing is, are you using break even or trail? Now, when you use the trail, you obviously incorporate a little bit more risk. Break even goes to break even at target 1, but more often than not, it will come back to the entry level, take you out at break even, and then go in your direction, right? So the goal here, Tom, is not for you as an individual trader to mimic what I may be doing or what Joe Blow may be doing. The goal for you and for every trader is to make money. Now, if you're trading for a funded account, right, we do have very specific guidelines in place in an effort to get a funded account and then remain funded. If you're trading a cash account, a lot of it is going to be predicated on the size of your cash account. If you're trading a $50,000 account, you can assume far more risk than someone that's trading a $5,000 account. Common sense, right? So so the bot has a couple of settings in there, which I haven't even gotten to yet. But one, it has a daily goal and a daily draw setting in there. So if your daily goal is $200 and you get that on the first trade, the bots will shut down. They will no longer take a trade unless you manually re-engage it, but it will no longer trade. If you have a daily draw of $200 and it hits $200 and draw, it will no longer trade. There's also a time aspect where I set it for the bots to trade from 6 a.m. until 11 a.m. Let's see here. Does that make sense? So anybody that is, wanting or interested in the bot, we will work with you, myself or Dr. Dean, and we will ascertain what it is that you're doing. Funded account, personal account, how big is your account? What should your daily goal be? If your daily goal is $200, well, let's just rip everything off at target 1 and get your daily goal every day. That kind of thing, right? You can turn NASDAQ on now because it's going to have to go long to take a trade. So my crude bot is on, guys. YM would have just taken a short. Hasn't gotten the first target yet, so I can turn that on in a moment because I want the long. I would think that the ES tries to pull back a bit here. Let me see where NASDAQ can come. NASDAQ is holding the top of the 10-minute cloud. Were it not for the open, I'd be more, and the bottom of the hourly cloud, I'd probably be more inclined for a long down here. We're coming into Friday's close, which is 681. Remember, again, I'm trading March contract. Crude oil is going to go through its opening range high at 72.06. Anybody that's interested in the opening range break. So the goal with the bots, guys, is we're not trying to mimic anybody else. Everyone is an individual with different daily goals and different needs, different, trading goals. What time do we have? All right, under a minute here, fellas. Under a minute. My bots are all on. Bots are on. For instance, Paul is trading micros with a funded account. He's up $50. I don't know how many micros he's trading or what he's trading. All right, fellas. We're almost there. Crude 72.06 is your opening range high if you want the long. First target is 24. It just went through. It's at 11. First target is 24. All right, here we go, guys. From here on out, for you trial guys, I'll only be showing the bots at this point. I may come back to the breakout indicator later. Small sellers on the open in the NASDAQ. We could pop back up to 04. Small buyers here, 20, 23, 24. Let them settle down, guys. Were it not the open, we'd have taken a long off that hourly cloud, bottom of the cloud. Looks like we're going to go up 722 target. I'm not taking any trades yet. No bot trades at the moment. If I had one of those robots that vacuum the floor, my dogs would assassinate it. Literally. ES is fighting resistance at 80, 39.80. You can probably take a small short, 78 on the ES with an 84 stop. There's 78, 84 stop. Target 175. My dogs would destroy it. I got 3 80-pound English bulldogs. Came to 76. Come on, give me 75. Did it hit 70? No. You got 75 and a half. Come on down, dog. Come on. CL got first target. Anybody that took the opening range high? Come on. All right. Anybody that took 78 short on ES, we hit 75 and a quarter. $75 and Ninja Trader froze. Par for the course. I don't have any freezing as of yet. Cannot get above 80 yet. Coming down, fellas. Coming down. Come on, give me 75. And then break down. Let's go. All right, we have a NASDAQ long. Got target. I can't even move it fast enough. Got both targets on the NASDAQ long. I couldn't move it fast enough on the bot. ES cannot get through 80 at this point. Anybody take the crude trade? It's 2 nice trades on crude, guys. I tell you, there's more to trade than the ES and the NASDAQ. All right, there's your 75 target 1 on the ES. Hit and filled. Free trade from here. 3 handles, nothing great, but It's 3 trades on order flow. Winners. It's free trade, fellas. Anybody holding ES? Anybody short ES? Okay. For those of you that are on trial, if you elect to take an order flow trade, I generally go to break even at target 1. Crude's melting up for those of you that are in crude. Final target on crude, we're bottom of the hourly cloud, 64. You're going to have to get to 99. We have a long on the YM bot. Got to get through 65, 66 on crude. Not bad from 11. YM pushing a pivot at 88. It's going to have to break above 88 if it's going to go anywhere. Nas crackhead. I haven't seen shorts. We're shorts, NASDAQ. Hit target 1 here on YM and didn't. There it is. Filled it now. NASDAQ shorts, guys. Short NASDAQ. Short NASCRAC. It's just jerking around VWAP, but the next target down is going to be Friday's close at 81. And then below that, we're going to get 77. A breakdown below 77-ish is going to take this down. We're going to want to hold some support on the hourly at 82, which is roughly Friday's close. Got to break below 81, 82. NASDAQ net negative deltas, 250 contracts, nothing. Remember, it's split volume. There you go. Breaking down. If you're short NASDAQ, got to break below here, 77. This is a place to take some risk off. It's pushing below the bottom of the 10-minute cloud. Or trying. Small sellers, guys. Next target down is 69.70. If you're short, 69.70. Below that, it's going to be 63. If we get below 69, it'll be 63. Nobody took ES. That's up nicely on the short. I don't think anybody took ES. 78 short. We're down to 72. That's 6 handles. Target 1 was 75. We're coming down to 66, 67 on the ES. Exactly that. It's a range. 15 range would be 15 ticks. All right, we have a short on the YM bot. All right, NASDAQ should now push down to 63, 64 if you're short NASDAQ. We're short on the ES bot as well. I love it when somebody asks me for the room link at 9:30. All right, NASDAQ we came down to 58. Below that is 56. We're trading into an area of some support. The next target, if you guys want to target a bigger target on NASDAQ, Friday's low, 628. Friday's low, 628. Next target, maybe 640. Stop is break even. 640 is your target. We're just thinking around, guys. NASDAQ has 350 net sellers. ES actually has, well, they went small negative delta, 275 contracts. Nice job, Paul. ES futzing around right at VWAP. It could pop back up to 76.50 or drop down to 66, which would be my final target on NASDAQ, on ES. Natural gas for a long? I don't have it, Patrick. I do not have natural gas as a long. Oh, bot trade. I'm well into shorts on the bot. Come on, YM. Seriously, you can't come down and get 12 ticks? First target hit and filled on YM bot, 12 ticks. Both targets hit YM. And the ES is just going to sit here at 70. Should come to 66. I can see it getting first target. It may get second. NASDAQ short bot. NASDAQ short bot. I can't move it. Come on, dog. There we go. $680. Come on. Come on, ES breakdown. I can't wait to see volume at 10:30 because there can't be a whole lot. I mean, we're 10 minutes, 15 minutes into the open and there's nothing here. 260 contract negative delta. 53 buyers in a 3-minute bar. 60. 55. Nothing. Out on NASDAQ. Chop, guys. We don't even have movement in natural gas. Well, you got a crude breakout indicator long. 20 ticks filled on crude on the breakout indicator. I have the ES set for a long, but I don't know that it will fill. That'll just auto trail. Gold set for a long. Tired of watching this, guys. Bear flag on a small time frame. NASDAQ. Watch this. If you like slow nothing burger, we got it. $85 is going to be some resistance on the NASDAQ. We have a whopping negative delta of 166 contracts. 166. That ES trade is still on the bot doing nothing. See if we can do nothing until 11. Deepak, any money in a call credit spread using 90? Can you look at a call credit spread using 90? All right. We're coming down on this ES bot trade. No. Nope, now we're going longs, fellas. Longs, longs, longs. Came above VWAP, small negative delta. It's just a chop fest, guys. Here's your credit spread, Deepak. We're at 80. I think you can use 39.90. NASDAQ has a target at 730. If you guys want to try a NASDAQ long, it's at 710, 730. $730 is a target. little bit of resistance at 18. It's got to pop 18. Right about there. It's trying like heck. $732. Not getting any help with the ES at this 80. Natural gas still selling. Crude flat. Still think this is going to pop. NASDAQ gets above 30 and it's, man, oh man, come on, pop this thing. $550 net buyers. 560, 570. There's buying, but it's small. I still think we get 32. We have to get above 22 and we can actually go 32 and then 43. Now 30 sellers. This is atrocious. $39.90. No money in it. It's VWAP, not EMA. Well, it's a 34 EMA. Right where we're sitting at 700. You guys can try along here at 0405 with target 1 at 14. Come on, go. 10 sellers here, guys, on a 3-minute bar. I mean, this is ridiculous. 30 sellers on a 3-minute bar. Natural gas, dead flat. Crude is the only thing that's rocking and rolling. Stuck at 03, 04. Crude's headed to that 73. Yeah, that's what at 10:30 I'll get an update on volume. There's no question we have low volume. Not to mention split contract volume. Dude, I looked at it at $70.50 this morning and passed on it long before we opened the room. It's $5,400 on 2 contracts. The way that I have them configured, Tom, is they are not set up for swing trades. You can. I have settings for swing trades. YM bot long. Downside target on natural gas. If we come below 67.40, we can come to 65.20. I don't know that we do or do not. But this is just pathetic on the indices, guys. Just pathetic. All right, if you guys, there's target 1 on the target 1 and 2. All right, if you guys took, that's the breakout indicator, fire and trades. If you guys took, you got your target at 14.15. If you took that 05, anybody take that long at 05? Got to 21. If we get above 30, we can go 770. I mean, Tom, let me ask you this. How big is the account you're trading, if I may? Okay, so you're not a swing trader anyways, my friend. Not with that account. I mean, maybe if you're doing it with micros. We have 200 net buyers. Anybody take the NASDAQ long at 05 to 15, 14, 15? Anybody? Look at crude. Anybody pay attention to Skype last night? I put in member Skype. Crude can go to $73. We're at 73.20. So if you're a swing trader, you could have taken crude last night. Okay, Mark. Guys, this is just kind of an utter and categoric waste of time today. YM is bid. If we can get above that 22, call it 24, we can go to 43. I'm still sitting when you say you're about to get an update on volume. My new service gives me volume updates at 10:30, 12, and 2. I'm sitting in a NASDAQ long, guys. I'm holding it. I didn't take anything off. I'm sitting in a NASDAQ long at 11. Not that that makes it a better trade. I'm just telling you, I'm long at 11. Hey, Greg. Good morning, Greg. You guys can try a long at 92. If you guys want to try a NASDAQ long at 92. It's slow. NASDAQ doesn't ES or there's your entry at 92. Back to VWAP. Target number 1, let's call it 03. If I had an update on NinjaTrader, I don't know. I have no idea. Make sure you have the most up-to-date NinjaTrader. I think it's 8026. Anybody take NASDAQ long at 92? First target is 03. I mean, these are dink and dunk trades, fellas. Anybody take it at 02? Okay, Patrick. Anybody else? 03 is target 1, maybe 02. There's 03. Target hit and filled. Free trade now. Free trade, fellas. This is utterly pathetic. 10 handle trades. Deepak, let's see what you did here, buddy. You did a call credit spread. Yeah, I like that spread, 39.70. SPX is getting a bit of a bid. I'm still sitting in an 11 long, guys. I haven't closed the trade. I'm getting a little tired of it. I've had money 3 or 4 times. I've not taken anything off. I'm trying to get this break to 33. By the way, if you guys are in order flow class today, the link was sent. If you do not have that link, email me. That last crude trade I gave you guys, the runner should be up over 100 ticks, guys. Oh, my bot is off. Don't know why. So is natural gas, and it just took a big winning trade. I gave that Greg at 72.11. Nice. I looked at it at 70.5 this morning and didn't take it. Guys, this is just a nothing burger. I had a CPI tomorrow. We have a negative delta of 12 contracts. I'm still holding NASDAQ 711 long, but getting uber tired of it. I would have thought we would have broken up to 33 by now. No, Efren, you're not in the order flow class, my friend. Okay, seriously. I don't know what you're referring to. Irfan, I don't know what you're talking about. Let's see here. When using the breakout, set up individual. If you're trading it in SIM, you can set up individual SIM accounts, Jack. This is for the. This is just terrible. Let's see here. 39.70. All right, we have a bot trade finally. We finally have a bot trade. Hungary is asking to be removed from the EU sanctions list. Guys, I expect everything to be choppy that's related to the dollar. If anybody is interested, I did a call credit spread. If anybody is interested in a credit spread, let me know. I'll give you the strikes. On SPX. Sell to open 39.70. Buy to open 4,005. What's my version of NinjaTrader? I think it's 26. Let me look. Yes, today's expiration. It is 8.0.26. This is, go to your NinjaTrader control panel and go to help 7 on the website. There is not a 27 version. Here comes, I mean, this is just, right back to my 11 entry. Still doesn't want to go to 33. Still does not want to go to 33. Yeah, everything is. They're at version 27 now, Floyd? What is your version? Well, I guess I'm way outdated. So here's what you guys do. Email NinjaTrader platform support. Email NinjaTrader platform support and ask them to send you the download for the latest version. All right. I finally closed that trade. I'm done playing with this NASDAQ, guys. Well, even if it's 26, it's obviously far more than what I have. Spot trade is still sitting here, guys. It's going to be a little bit of a aggravation to find it in this. Yeah, I'll update it when I close the room. It would probably be a choppy, sloppy trade because of CPI tomorrow. That YM trade is still sitting. No targets, no nothing. Looks like natural gas. Yeah. I mean, the indices are just useless. Natural gas is a short. 67.93 is where this can come. You want it to break 730. Man, if it comes below 767, there's nothing there. Guys, NASDAQ looks like it now wants 648, but it's slow as all hell. Personally, I no interest in trading it. I'll trade crude if it rolls over. I'll trade natural gas, grains. Today's a day. I did a credit spread with Deepak. Soybeans has a bid. Jesus, coffee. Wow. I wasn't watching it this morning, Patrick. That thing took off like a rocket. Big move in coffee today. All right, we're below Friday's close. I mean, just so you guys understand what we're trading here. NASDAQ is down 4 points. ES is up 6.5. YM is up 138. EMD is up $1.50. Russell's up 2.5. Just minutia. Complete minutia. There's no movement. We're going to get an hourly close, which would be at 11 on the NASDAQ below the hourly cloud. We're shorts, guys. We are absolutely shorts. Call credit spread now at $1.12. You're up 45%, but I got in at $1.80. I'm up 26%. Oh, you got 220. I'm up 26%. I want to see this ES sell down below value area low and try to make a push for 39.60. Guys, you may want to shut your bots off. This is just chop. That's all this is. Garbage. The only thing that was really good today, tradable, crude. Crude was the trade. All right, out on that YM bot trade. Brought it down to up $45. I have no idea, Stuart. I mean, this is, the day ahead of CPI data. 10:30, I'll get a volume. I know we've got to be very low on volume. Yeah, but learn to assess the risk. There's no movement. The rest of the week is going to be, I gave the short at the open. The rest of the week is going to be our week. Tomorrow CPI, Tuesday, Wednesday FOMC, Friday quad witch. Today is not a day to overtrade. NASDAQ's delta, just negative, call it 400. Nothing. SPX has done nothing. If it gets above 39.49, it can go to 60. SPY, I got nothing, literally nothing. I don't think I can get 2 points out of this thing. I surely don't want to be buying options today. ES is trading at a 6-handle range right now. 73 to 80, 7 handles. Natural gas is, I got as a short. Crude is just melting straight up. Yeah, but it's coming down right now. It may come down and get that gap fill. Now we're getting a bid. NASDAQ's long on the bot. Sitting right at VWAP, guys. Ugly. Can't even get 6 handles. Got 6. Member states looking close to a gas price cap, but they're not there yet. All right, got both targets. $100. No, more than that. $900. Other than that, I got nothing, guys. This isn't tradable. 1031. Let's see if we've got a volume. 19% below our 3-month average daily volume. So we're 1 in 5 traders short on volume. Crude oil continuing to break out. $240-minute charts. ES support is about 63, 64. NASDAQ support off the 240 is 56. It's tagged it once. ES, neither ES nor NASDAQ have broken their opening range. Unbelievable crude. Unbelievable. NASDAQ, I still have a target at 650 on the short side. Sellers coming in now. Same with the ES. Sellers coming into the ES. Crude on an epic tear. Natural gas flat. SPX flat. Guys, I really have no trades. Corn got a nice bid. Soybeans, I told you earlier, had a bid. Coffee running away as well. Nobody trades it, but other than Patrick. On coffee, I didn't see the level. I didn't see anything on coffee. I saw a comment of yours on natural gas. Moderna's down $12. Is it lunchtime yet? Above 163 to 166.50. Let me take a look at coffee on another chart, Patrick. Let's see here. Going up to above 163. Coffee is going to trade on the hourly to 166.63. That's the hourly. I should have been long at 162.75. Yeah, I'm looking at it. Yeah, on the breakout indicator, natural gas is killing it. On the bot as well. I don't look at a 240-minute cloud. If it's at the bottom of the cloud, it's long. We're missing 20% of our 3-month average daily volume. ES has a negative delta of a whopping, this is the ES now, 273 contracts. NASDAQ 700, almost, I'll call it 800 negative delta. ES is just floating. I don't think we see anything out of the ES whatsoever. We are done at 11 a.m. today, guys. There are no trades, no bot trades. My bots are off. Bots still made money today. Not much, but they made, well, natural gas was big, crude, I guess. It was a good day. Anybody short natural gas? $6.59 is target one. 6.59. Okay, nobody. And even fewer comments today. Okay, Michael. This should come to, I mean, this is going to work lower. It's holding a pivot, but this could be a really good trade. Okay, guy. Oh, okay. We got a bunch of you short. Okay, Sam. Well, we're finally working down into that 48.49 target on the NASDAQ. ES, if it breaks below VWAP, if we can get the sucker below VWAP, we can work down to 63 again. Crude may finally be running out of gas, no pun intended. I like Q puts. If you guys are interested in puts on the triple Qs, 280 puts. We could come down to 277. On Qs. I'll update mine when I close the room today. Let me make a note. NASDAQ could bounce back to 65. Really got to get some help from ES below VWAP. I'm not even looking at it, Deepak. Anybody take the call credit spread on SPX? You're up about 50% if you did, give or take. Depends on where you got in. My credit spread is up 34%. I did not get in where Deepak did. Let me look at natural gas. Nah, it's hourlies are short, 10 minutes are short. It's just a pullback. Closing in on 1200 negative delta on NASDAQ. ES is now up to 1150, which is insignificant negative delta. Guys, anybody have any questions? I done did all I could do. Most of the trading was in NASDAQ and natural gas. A couple of small winners in the NASDAQ. Crude. What is the news at 11? I doubt it. What's the 11 o'clock news? I can look. No. Guys, for those of you that are members and newer, I probably will not run bots in the morning. I had a CPI. I'll wait until after CPI. If anybody has any questions,